feel that our children are unsafe.
That from a Colleton County special education teacher who asked to remain anonymous. She says Monday's fight at Forest Hills Elementary that sent a 5th grade girl to the hospital isn't the first time she's witnessed safety issues for Colleton County students.
My child personally had went through it on 2 different occasions, to one point where she had to switch schools because of the situation, and it was not handled properly. I would say, as a parent, I wasn't satisfied.
She says she's reported incidents of bullying in her classroom several times this year.
I immediately stop it when I see it, and if I notice that it's a continuous thing, I report it. Being an educator, I think our students should be put first in all situations.
The Colleton County School District confirmed a crisis team of 11 people were at Forest Hills Elementary Tuesday meeting with students. The teacher said it's things like this that have pushed her to take a job in another school district and take her daughter with her.
Making me want to leave. It's really making me want to just pack up my children and just move on.
The victim's family started a GoFundMe. It's raised more than $3,000. That teacher hopes this incident brings change to the district.
When you show up to the meetings, you keep hearing the same thing, where we're working on this, or we're working on that, or this and that will change, but nothing really comes of it. So parents are at a point where we just don't know what else to do.
Okay, shout out to Brittany D for sending me this story, and it's a really sad story right here. So this little girl, her name is Raniya Wright, and she went to school in Charleston, South Carolina, and she got into an altercation with another student. Now, mind you, this girl was only in the 5th grade. The 5th grade, which means she was between the age of like 9 and 10. And she got in a physical altercation with another student that ended up in her dying. Now, I'm trying to figure out in my head, what in the world could 2 kids that age, or around that same age, fight over to the point where it gets that physical, where one of them ends up dead? Like, what was she hit with? Because, well, to us as grown adults, a child's hits, while they will sting, they will not be that hard. They will not hurt that bad. Of course, to someone the same age, it'll feel the same because of the pain level. It's like, because they're neck and neck with each other. But I would like to know what in the world caused her to, die like that. She could not have just been getting hit with just mere fist or anything like that. Something else had to have happened. Maybe she got hit with something like a blunt object that caused her to end up dying. Either way, it's a sad situation altogether, and a lot of parents are put in situations where they don't know what to do. One thing I would suggest is, if they can do it, is to consider homeschooling your children, or finding a program where, if you cannot do it because you work, find a community where people do homeschooling and let them do it, for your child. That way that they're being watched and being taken properly care of, because these schools are very negligent when it comes to children, especially to black children. Like, they handle black children or deal with them like they don't want to deal with them at all. Almost like that, like a stray animal, like a stray dog or stray cat. You don't pick up a stray off the street. Well, white people probably would do that because, but we ain't gonna get into that because it's not about that. But y'all know what I mean. But the way that the school system, especially the public school system, deals with handles or not deals with black children is appalling. And we all know that. None of this is even remotely a surprise. I've done so many stories about incidents that have happened with black students, especially dealing with teachers in the classroom, whether it's in a physical way, sometimes in a sexual way. I just recently did a story about a father down in Florida who had to come to his son's school down with a military assault weapon because his son called him crying on FaceTime after the teacher slammed him on the floor. And to my knowledge, and what I found out later, and I don't know if it's true or not, but someone informed me that he actually saw the teacher slam him on the floor while he was on the FaceTime. That would set any parent off. I did another one where another student got into it with this father's son, and he went up to the school, went right past the administration and found the student and knocked him on his ass. So it's gotten to that point, and both of those parents, of course, were black. But the way that they deal with these students and everything like that, and then couple on with these mass shootings that constantly keep happening, I wonder how many have happened so far this year that have gone unreported. It's crazy. But I do offer my condolences to the family of this little girl, and to the community that knew her. I wish there was some more additional information, but of course they're not going to put too much out there because at the end of the day, both of these kids were minors. I wish I knew what they were fighting over. I mean, in the fifth grade, what could you possibly be fighting over? Like, it's kind of up in the air. And what kind of fight would lead to this girl dying like that when both of the kids are, I'm not gonna say they're evenly matched, but yeah, like it's just sad all the way around. But y'all let me know what you think about this down in the comments, and I'll talk to you in the next one.